This diary of a CEO interview with Ivanka Trump says she built an $800 million business, then gave it up for her father's presidency. And those two claims create the episode's central contradiction. The thesis is judgment. Ivanka is framed as someone who learned to separate signal from noise through business, family scrutiny, and the White House. But the proof is mostly autobiography. Experience can produce insight. It can also produce a convincing self-explanation. The chapter on being Trump's daughter exposes the missing counterweight. Proximity to power is treated mainly as pressure she survived, while access, surname, capital, and network receive far less weight. That complicates the self-made framing. To the video's credit, the career sequence is concrete. Fashion, real estate, government, then distance from politics. Those are genuine trade-offs. Her willingness to abandon one identity for another is the strongest evidence that she can revise her priorities. And this is where the evidence thins out. Being underestimated and explaining what she looks for when hiring may offer useful lessons. But one exceptional biography is not a management study. What worked inside this family may not travel. The White House chapter sharpened that problem. Sacrifice is the dominant frame. She left fashion, entered government, absorbed scrutiny. Fair, but sacrifice is only half the ledger. The interview gives much less attention to how political proximity may also expand visibility and influence. Her later retreat from politics deserves more credit than a purely cynical reading allows. The conversation presents relief, family, and changed priorities as boundaries rather than defeat. That gives the episode a seriousness the business mythology sometimes lacks. I trust the interview most when it reaches therapy and the death of her mother. The claims get smaller and stronger. She stops proving exceptional judgment and starts describing grief, control, and the cost of carrying a public identity into private life. Then come the 3 rules for success and happiness, and the friction returns. Personal rules can be meaningful without being universal. The episode needed a clearer line between what Ivanka learned about herself and what everyone else should learn from Ivanka. The late turn toward Planet Harvest and the Albania development adds another complication. Future-facing projects arrive after a long reputation-building arc, so the burden of proof should rise. Vision is interesting. Validation requires more than a compelling personal story. That makes the title slippery. Most people can't tell signal from noise sounds like discernment, but it also makes skepticism easy to classify as noise. The repeated close-ups matter because intimate testimony can start to feel like corroboration.